In today's video, we're going to learn some of the most important corporate English phrases that every working professional should know. These are the phrases you'll hear and use in meetings, emails, and daily office conversations. If you want to sound more confident, professional, and clear at work, this video is for you. Let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about a word you're going to hear everywhere in the office, and especially if you're working in IT or a startup. The word is ping or ping me, ping me, ping me. In the corporate world, when someone says ping me, it simply means send me a quick message. It's informal, it's fast, and it's way more common than saying please send me an email or send me a message. It usually refers to apps like Slack, Microsoft Office, Microsoft Teams, and WhatsApp. For example, imagine you're heading out for lunch and you just want your boss or colleague to know that you're out. So you can just inform them. Hey, I'm stepping away for lunch. If anything urgent comes up with client, just ping me on Teams. And suppose somebody is asking for your help in office, but you're not free at that time. So you can just say, ping me the screenshot of the error you're getting, and I'll check it out the moment I'm done. Suppose somebody is getting some error and they want your help, but you are not free at that time. So you can simply say, so remember, ping me is your shortcut to sounding like a confident modern professional. It shows that you understand the digital culture of 2026. So here is an exercise for you. So here is a quick challenge for you. Imagine I am your colleague. And you need my help with a report. How would you ask me to ping you? Write your sentence in comment below. I will be reading them and I'll reply to that. Next up is a phrase you will probably use at least once a day if you're using Zoom or Google Meet. It's you are breaking up. And no, this has nothing to do with ending a relationship. It simply means the other person's voice is cutting in and out because of a bad internet connection. Instead of saying your internet is bad, which can sound a bit rude, we say you are breaking up. It's a standard way to handle a glitchy call. Imagine you're on a client call and suddenly their voice started sounding robotic or jumpy and you missed some important details. So in that case, you can jump in politely and say, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but you are breaking up a bit on my end. Could you please repeat that? It's simple, it's professional, and it gets the job done without any confusion. When you say this, try to sound helpful, not annoyed. A bad connection isn't usually anyone's fault. Just a quick "you are breaking up" is all you need to keep the conversation smooth. Or you can simply say, hey, you are breaking up. We lost your audio for a second there. This one is a classic. You have probably heard it in movies. But in an office setting, it is a very common way to ask for creativity. When someone says, think outside the box, they are asking you to stop looking at the usual boring solutions and try to find something original and different. It's about being unconventional. Imagine your team is trying to get more customers, but the old methods like sending emails or making cold calls just aren't working anymore. So you can just say, guys, the traditional ads are not working. We need to think outside the box this time. Maybe we should try to viral video challenge or a new social media trend instead. By saying this, you are encouraging everyone to stop being safe and start being creative. Imagine your colleague made a website, but it looks exactly like every other website on the internet. It's okay, but it's not great. You can give them a push by saying, this looks good, but it's a bit standard. Why don't you try to think outside the box? Maybe use a completely different layout or unique color. It's just a friendly way to tell someone their work is a bit too predictable without being mean. Don't be afraid of this phrase. In professional environment, being the person who thinks outside the box is a very good thing. It means you are a problem solver. The next phrase is, give me a heads up. Give me a heads up. This is a phrase we use when we want a warning or a small update before something actually happens. Think of it like a pre-notification. It's not a full report, it's just a quick message so you aren't caught by surprise later. It's very common in office where things move fast. So imagine you have a teammate working on a report that you need to review. You don't want to keep asking them, is it done yet? Every hour because that's annoying. So you can just simply say, hey, once you are about to finish, just give me a heads up. I'll clear my schedule so that I can review it immediately. And this way you can focus on your work until they ping you. Let's take another example. Suppose you are planning to take few days leave. You haven't officially applied yet, but you want your boss to be prepared so they don't give you a huge project for those days. So you can just say, hey, I am finalizing my travel plans, but I wanted to give you a heads up that I'll likely be away for a few days in the third week of June. I'll send you a formal request when the tickets are booked. Using heads up make you sound like someone who values communication. It's a great way to build trust with your teammate because you're helping them avoid surprises. Next we have on the fly. In an office, this simply means doing something immediately and without a plan. You didn't prepare for it earlier, but because something changed, you're handling it right now while you work. It shows that you're fast and can handle changes easily. Imagine you're in a meeting. Your boss suddenly asks for a number or a detail that you don't put in the notes. You don't have the time to go back and check the file. So you can simply say, I don't have the report in front of me, but on the fly, I can tell you that we have finished 80% of the work. I don't have the report in front of me, but on the fly, I can tell you that we have finished 80% of the work. So you answered quickly at the moment without needing to stop the meeting. Take another example. Imagine a client is late for a Zoom call. You have to change the order of your meeting topics because you can't wait anymore. So you can tell your colleagues, the client isn't here, so let's change our plan on the fly. We will discuss the internal task first and then wait for them to join later. Using the phrase on the fly tells your team that you are flexible. It means you don't panic when things don't go according to your plan. That's it for today. These are some of the most useful corporate phrases you can start using right away. Try to use them in your daily work conversations. That's how you'll actually remember them. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.